Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on the fender, fixing that big hole in there with this patch panel. Picked up from some racing. I think it was like $100 all in, tax and everything. I know what you guys are going to say. Just buy a new fender. Well, that fender currently is $1,000 plus tax, plus another $150 to ship it to my house. And I don't want to blow all my budget right now on just like the fender. You know, I mean, that's not all my budget, but anyway, I want to just do what I need to do, get this car back on the road, enjoy it for the summer, you know, maybe a couple summers, and then go from there. As you can see, it's a satellite. It was a 318 car. Friend did a big block swap, 4-speed. It's got a pretty nice dent in there. I guess I'll beat that out when I don't know, whenever. But the fender is not in, you know, it's not really a bad shape other than that dent and that rust hole that, get a good look at this. Somebody put a pop can and then just mudded over it when they painted it. And I'll probably fix these rust holes. I got a piece of sheet metal that's it's the right gauge. It came from the patch panels on my Valiant, and you know, it'll be good enough. You know, back in the day, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s, wow, back in the day, your only option was to go to a junkyard and pick up a fender, or it was buy one of those patch panels. And sure, you would, you know, find somebody that had one of these fenders, drive hours, pick it up, and then you get it home and you got to put that patch in anyway because somebody lied to you and just caked the thing full of Bondo. So stick around and let's get rid of some Bondo. Alright, it's been a little while. See, I got this old panel cut off here. See that gnarly hole there? All this Bondo. You can see where they put rivets on that piece of pop can. It had to be pop can. It was really thin. See a new panel. I didn't want to put the whole thing on there, so I just cut off. All this in through here is good metal, so there's no worries about that. Spray some green paint in there. Also sprayed some green paint on the inside of this. Try to keep it from rusting. I don't want to do the whole time lapse and all that thing, so I'm just gonna, you know, show my progress as I go along here. It's a beautiful day outside. Hope it's not too windy to do some tack welds here. This is the inner fender. And then I'll probably just get this tacked up through here. I'll pull the whole fender off. This lip right here has to be, you know, finished on the other side. You know, hammer down like a door skin or whatever, and then put it back on the car, fix some more rust. Alrighty, got the first set of tacks in. Everything feels nice and even. Letting them cool. Don't want to warp this panel, but I'm gonna keep getting after it. Here we go. Oh, I got it all tacked as one piece. I got everything ground down. Man, I'm not a pro, just a backyard mechanic guy. Did this on the driveway, but definitely looks a lot better than it did. Kind of run out of time, so I'm not going to worry about that rocker panel. But tomorrow I'll get a little bit of filler on that seam, and then I'll film it as I just paint it. Well, it's the next morning. I got a lot of work done last night. I got everything all welded up, fender back on, got my body work here. The sun's a little weird right now, but it's looking pretty good. It's good enough for what it's going to be for now. I am going to change my mind on this rocker panel. It is kind of crappy, and I don't want to be doing like a patchwork quilt on that. So I will just get a rocker panel. And it looks like it's a little crooked right now, but that's where I left it you know, it's not bolted in right now, so I can pull it out, spray behind it. But got the primer, I forget the term of it, where it's setting with the hardener in it for a certain amount of time before you spray it. But that should be up here in about another 20 minutes, and then I'll spray the couple coats of primer on it, and then we'll see how it looks from there. Alright, got my primer mixed up, cheap Harbor Freight spray gun. Wetted the concrete down, only the best paint booth here. All right, let that set for about 10 minutes, 15. It's still kind of cool outside. Then we'll give it another coat. Alrighty, got my primer. It's been flashing for probably about an hour. I got this F8 green, another cheap paint gun, and I'm going to dust the first coat on. Alright, got the paint sprayed. It's 7 coats. It actually matches pretty good. This is the new F8 green. I think it has a little bit more gold flake in it. Next is I just got a can of flat clear from the local auto body shop store. I'm going to spray that satin clear on there, and then I'll look as faded and crappy as the rest of the car. Stick around. do you think, Mabel? What do you think? Right here's the satin. You know, it is duller than the factory stuff, but get out of the camera. Turned out pretty good. I left the emblem on there to try to make that like your focal point when you look at it, not the difference in the paint. But I mean, it's not terrible. Looks pretty good. Looks better than it did. Better than the big rust hole. So there you go. Before, after. Yeah, that's a lot better. I'm getting better every time. It's definitely not perfect, but you know, at least I won't be driving around rust holes everywhere. Oh, I should have fixed that dent. Oh yeah, here's the part where people ask you to buy like t-shirts and stickers and stuff, but I don't have any of that. But thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.